Every single hour, somewhere in the heart of California's Central Valley, Break Time's O5's clear machine, the size of a small house, pulls 50,000 kilograms of carrots out of the ground. Not by hand, not by dozens of workers with shovels. Break Time 05's, by one self-propelled harvester, moving slowly, methodically through endless rows of orange. This is not a garden. This is not a small farm. Break Time 05's. This is industrial agriculture at a scale most people cannot picture. From the air, the fields stretch so far that the horizon simply vanishes. Break Time 05's. Row after row after row, and underneath that dusty green canopy, millions of carrots are reaching full maturity, waiting, growing, about to enter a 14-stage industrial ballet that will take them from dark soil to bright supermarket bag in less than 48 hours. But here is the surprising truth. Most of us have held a carrot. Most of us have eaten one today. Almost none of us have seen the machinery, Break Time 05's, the conveyor systems, the optical sorting technology, or the cryogenic freezing lines that make modern carrot production possible. Break Time .05's. Welcome to California's massive carrot harvest, 50 tons per hour. Hidden in plain sight. To understand the harvest, Break Time 05's, you have to understand what happens months before any machine enters the field. Carrots are precision crops. They demand sandy, Break Time .5's deep soil, free of rocks, free of compaction, free of clay that might twist their growth. California's Central Valley offers exactly that. Break Time 05's, over 300,000 acres of carrot production, concentrated in Kern County, San Joaquin County, and the Imperial Valley. An empire of orange roots. Planting begins in early spring. Specially modified seed drills place tiny pelleted seeds exactly 2.5 centimeters apart. Break Time 05's not 1 centimeter more, not less. Why? Because if carrots are too close, they grow twisted and stunted. Too far apart, break time, and the farm loses yield per acre. Every centimeter is calculated, every seed position mapped by satellite, then comes irrigation, not flooding. Break Time 05's, not rain. Precision drip irrigation lines buried just below the surface deliver water directly to each seed. This is smart farming. Break Time 05 sensors in the ground measure moisture levels in real time. If one zone is too dry, the system opens valves automatically. If another zone is too wet, the system waits. No waste, no guessing, every drop of water counted. 160 days. That is the growing cycle. During that time, the carrots push downward. Some varieties reach 30 centimeters deep, Break Time 05's. And above ground, nothing seems dramatic, just green tops waving in the California wind. But underneath, an industrial harvest is being prepared. Break Time 05's farmers also use GPS-guided tractors for weeding and cultivation. Lasers and satellites control every pass. The result is remarkable. Break Time 05's fields so straight, so uniform, that when the harvester finally arrives, it can operate at maximum speed without deviating even 5 centimeters. This is not old-fashioned farming. This is precision agriculture at scale, and it is the only reason 50 tons per hour is even possible. Now, let us talk about the machine. The self-propelled carrot harvester is roughly 9 meters long, 4 meters wide, break times, and weighs nearly 30 metric tons. It moves at approximately 3 kilometers per hour, slower than walking speed. But inside its steel frame, Break Time 05, an incredible sequence of actions unfolds. First, the lifting blades. Sharp, Break Time 05's angled metal plates slide underneath the carrot bed at a depth of roughly 25 centimeters. They cut through the soil. Break Time 05's loosening the roots without slicing them. Then gripping belts rise upward at an angle. They grip the green tops and pull. Carrots emerge from the ground in a continuous flow. Soil falling away in dark clods, orange roots swinging in the morning light. Watch closely. The same machine automatically cuts off the leafy tops. A rotating blade shears each carrot at the crown. Break Time 05's. The greens are ejected back onto the field to decompose and return nutrients to the soil. Nothing is wasted. The carrot roots continue moving. Break Time 05's. They tumble onto an internal conveyor belt, a rubber mat with ridges to prevent rolling. Soil shakes off through vibrating screens. Small rocks are rejected. And then the cleaned carrots move upward into a 100-ton capacity hopper. Every 60 seconds, approximately 840 kilograms of carrots enter that hopper. The machine does not stop. It cannot stop. Break time equals L5's harvest windows are tight. usually no more than 4 or 5 weeks before summer heat degrades quality. Alongside the harvester, break time equal 5 su. A tractor-pulled cart drives parallel. The harvester extends its conveyor arm, and carrots pour like an orange waterfall into the cart. Load, drive, return. Load, drive, return. This choreography happens continuously from sunrise to sunset. The sound is hypnotic. The rumble of diesel engines, the soft thumping of carrots landing on rubber belts. Break time equal 5s, the hiss of soil being shaken back to earth. And the constant break time, 05's rhythmic motion of millions of roots, traveling from dark soil into daylight for the first time. One machine, 50 tons per hour. Break time 05's, 11 hours per day. That is 550 tons in a single day from one harvester. Break time 05's. Now multiply that by 6 harvesters working simultaneously across the valley. You are looking at over 3,000 tons of carrots leaving the soil every single day. But the field is only the beginning. The carrot carts do not wait. Within 30 minutes of leaving the field, break time 05's, they arrive at the processing facility. And this is where the industrial magic truly reveals itself. The first stop is the dumping station. Break time EL5's. Hydraulic lifts raise each cart to a 45-degree angle. Carrots slide out onto a wide, slow-moving receiving conveyor. Workers remove any remaining debris, the occasional rock, a piece of loose top. But the system handles most of the cleaning automatically. Then comes the washing maze. High-pressure water jets spray from above and below. Soft rubber rollers rotate, gently scrubbing every surface. Break time 05's. The carrots tumble forward through 3 separate wash zones. The water is filtered, recycled, and filtered again. Break time equals 05's. By the time they exit the final rinse, the carrots are cleaner than what you would wash at home. The water cascades in sheets. The carrots roll and spin. It is oddly satisfying to watch, but the most fascinating stage is still ahead. Optical sorting. This is not visible to the naked eye, but inside a sealed tunnel, break time 05's high-speed cameras capture 60 images of every single carrot per second. Artificial intelligence algorithms analyze size, shape, color, break time 05's, and even internal defects. If a carrot is too crooked, too thin, or has any discoloration, break time 05's. A burst of compressed air fires in less than 50 milliseconds. The rejected carrot is blown sideways into a separate stream. Break time 05's. Perfectly sorted carrots continue forward. They are separated by diameter. Small for baby cut production, medium for whole peeled carrots, large for processing into slices or frozen cubes. Now watch the peeling line. For fresh carrots, abrasive rollers remove the skin in a dry process. No water waste. For frozen carrots, break time equals 05 steam or lye treatment loosens the skin before high-pressure washers finish the job. The result is a perfectly smooth, bright orange root. Break time 05's, then the cutting machines. Industrial rotary blades slice carrots into coins, julienne strips or dices, depending on the customer order. Break time 05's, these machines operate at incredible speed. 2 tons per hour for dicing, 3 tons per hour for slicing. The cut carrots fall onto vibrating grading screens that separate fines from perfect pieces. The final stage before packaging is the cryogenic freezing line, but only for frozen products. Break time 05's. The carrots enter a spiral freezer that reaches -40 degrees Celsius. Liquid nitrogen vapor creates a full ice fog. Within 8 minutes, break time 05's. The core temperature of every carrot piece drops from field warm to fully frozen. This preserves texture, sweetness, and nutritional value. Break time equals 05's. For fresh carrots, the packing line is equally impressive. Break time 0.05's, weighing stations automatically portion exactly 907 grams, 2 pounds, into each bag. The bags are heat-sealed, metal-detected, and packed into cardboard display trays. Then robotic palletizers stack them onto shipping pallets. 40 bags per pallet, 40 pallets per truck. Every hour, the factory processes 50 tons. By the end of a 10-hour shift, 500 tons have been washed, sorted, peeled, cut. Break time 05's, frozen or bagged, and palletized. The rhythm is relentless. The conveyors never stop. The machines never sleep. By tomorrow morning, break time equals 0.05's. Those pallets will be on refrigerated trucks traveling to grocery stores across the United States. By the day after, break time 5 family in New York will open a bag. A chef in Chicago will slice frozen carrot coins into a soup. Break time 05's. A mother in Texas will pack baby carrots into a lunchbox. Break time E05s. No one will think about the harvester that pulled 50 tons per hour from California soil. Break time ZO5s. No one will see the optical sorter that rejected defective carrots at 60 images per second. No one will hear the rumble of conveyor belts moving millions of roots through a washing maze. And that is exactly how industrial agriculture is supposed to work. Invisible, efficient, overwhelming in scale. But now you have seen it. Break time ZO5's the machine, the process. The hidden world beneath our food. 50 tons per hour, one machine, one valley, millions of people fed. This is not the future of farming. This is farming right now, right here. Massive, real, and oddly satisfying.